down right at the 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
Higgins sent in motion.
11, Thomas.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On one, ready?
3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Hey,
Burrow, he'll let this go deep for the end zone. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
2nd down, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. This one caught by Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the separation there, and the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Makes it third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. Open man, right side, he's got it. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 21 cheers. Get set.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Throwing again, it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. All right, guys.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
21G, 21G. 22.
Tua, give it to Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground? And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, they need 7.
Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready. Ready. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achek. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, hey. All right, come on. Ready. Hey, hey. Whoa. Help.
Back to throw is Tua. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Ready. T.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Second down.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. In motion comes Beckham. Burrow here on 2nd down. A float behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. This one's going to carry him off the line upright. Gets the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
11.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's Burrow. That one intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And like, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. 14 on the pickup, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 11, 10.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on second and 4.
44. Ready.
A shotgun snap for 2. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
7-yard line.
Ready. Solo left side. Ready, 2.
To throw is Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being in reverse. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Two and out on first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Tunga Vailoa. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Dolphins. And his second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season.
Jason Sanders.
A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go. 11. Right 80.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd and 7.
Gun. Dot.
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
180, 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
39-yard line.
Throwing is Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Dolphins.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. 21, G. Out.
Now it's Tua. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and ball's incomplete.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's He's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Off play action, it's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Solo left Zion. Corner, long. I got it, baby.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jones now on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 1, right?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Burrow. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go ahead.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. 18. Hey.
Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On the draw with Achane. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
G. Ready. Ready, team. Hey. Let's go.
Here's 2. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Jones now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Mixon. Big hole to the 30. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. Stop.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Down Miami. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even base on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Jones now on the return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
One, ready? Here we go, here we go. Can.
On first and 10, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Burrow here on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now second down throw for Burrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Here we go. Big 13.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on third down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
Here we go. 12. Right, 80s.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr.
Here we go.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Well, former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Third and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's complete. And it is Becker. And 13 yards on the catch there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
So it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
In motion comes Beckham.
180. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 23.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's caught! And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Dolphins. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't last. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, when and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. Take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you were coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it company. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, babe? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
How is that?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, George.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on rock shot, cause this is it. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Aight, they gonna click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, aight, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now, with my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of the hand.
end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, he's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.